Nova Scotia, we know this morning, has the highest provincial poverty rate in all of Canada. That's one of the things that we're learning in a new report from United Way Halifax. And it's raising red flags about the living standards on Canada's East Coast. Brett Ruskin is live from our newsroom in Halifax with the details of this report. Brett, good morning.
Good morning, Heather. That's right. So this report has a variety of different sources of information, time frames, really putting everything together to paint the picture of the challenges involved with the current affordability and poverty crisis here in Halifax and generally in Atlantic Canada, as well as many other cities across the country, obviously. So everything in this report, from the number of people who are experiencing homelessness right now, which has now topped more than 1,000 people, to the average annual income of people on disability or income assistance, which is around $12,600 per year. That was according to stats taken in 2022. To even the well-reported 1% vacancy rate here for accommodations and housing in downtown Halifax, mostly as a result of recent spikes in the number of people moving here to Halifax's urban centre, to even just the rising cost of food prices, making it difficult to even afford the basics for families. So United Way Halifax put out this report and began talking about some of those choices that families are having to make.
There's people at home behind closed doors making really difficult choices. Choices about rent versus food, heat versus rent, those sorts of things. Choices about, can they send their child to a birthday party? Can that child go on an excursion with their classmates if there's a cost involved? And there's elements layered in that are not even about choice, it's about the lack of choice.
And again, the United Way Halifax is kind of an umbrella organization that really advocates and also feeds and provides support and funding and advice for 33 other organizations on the ground, helping in different ways through the community. Heather.
Brett, what about recommendations? What is the United Way calling for here?
Sure. Well, the ongoing or the repeated recommendation is for the creation and the strengthening of public policy. So all levels of government getting behind the efforts to try to bridge the gap between those who are well off and those who are in need. And also the recognition in this report of the importance of donations from individuals as well as from groups, plus the overall kind of importance of having this organizational structure to have these individual groups all helping specific parts of the community, specific people in the community or groups in the community under this umbrella. So again, the call for public and individual support in this time of need for so many families in the community. Heather.
Thank you, Brett.